Alright, so in this video, we are going to discuss on how to solve this problem on CodeBreaker, potato salad. So let's first take a look at the problem description. It says, Jia Hai is making a potato salad today. In fact, just for this purpose, he is harvesting potatoes from his very own potato farm. Being incredibly adept at picking potatoes, he has managed to pick up N potatoes from the potato farm. However, his culinary competition is coming up in D days. This culinary competition involves making as much mashed potato as possible. However, he can only process one potato a day. He has a set of N potatoes from the potato farm, each with a different mass. A potato with mass mkg can be made into mkg of mashed potato. Given the set of potatoes that he has collected and their respective masses, calculate the maximum amount of mashed potato in kilogram that he can make at the end of D days. Okay, so let's take a look at the limits. The limits over here are 1 less than equal to n less than equal to 100,000 and 1 less than equal to MRI, which is the weight or the mass of each potato will be lesser than or equal to 1,000 kgs, but will be at least 1 kg. So the limits are fairly decent, and n into m, which comes up to a million or less than a million, can easily fit inside of our integer data type. So we don't have to use any specific data types such as long. So let's take a look at how to solve this. What's the idea behind solving this? Before that, we can take a look at the sample input here. We have 4, 2. That is, we have 4 potatoes and 2 days. So 9, 1, 4, and 12. So the idea here would be to choose the largest 2 potatoes to get the maximum score, isn't it? We just have to search for the largest D potatoes. That is, we have D days and we can choose 1 potato per day. So we have to choose the largest uh, D number of largest weighing potatoes. And here that would be 12 and 9. So if you sum up those, you'll get 21. And that's what the answer is. So that's basically what the idea also is. Let's take a look at the code in C++. So here, this is my template that I've already used in this. For this program, I've used for, and also I've used all. Okay. So this is the main code right here. We first take in the main inputs that we need. We need to take in the number of days, which I'm going to store in n, and also the number of days which I'm going to be storing in d, and the number of potatoes which is going to be stored in n. Now we have to store the mass of each potato because we have to choose d number of highest weighing potatoes. So let us store all of them in a vector called mass. So I'm going through the loop from 0 to n, and I'm inputting inside mass of I, which will fill up the whole vector. After that, I'm going to sort the array or the vector in descending order using the inbuilt function inside of C++ standard library. So I can just say sort all of mass. All of mass is just a shortcut for saying x dot begin, x dot end. So mass dot begin, mass dot end. And then I use the greater than function here so that it is done in descending order. If I do not mention this and if I do this, it will be mentioned in ascending order. But we want the largest potatoes, so we do it in descending order. Then I'm just going to keep a variable called total. I'm going to initialize it to 0. And for the first D potatoes, now the first D are the largest D potatoes because we just sorted it. And then all we have to do is traverse through the first D number of potatoes and add the total mass to the total variable and print it. So let's see if this works. This is the sample case that we just discussed before, and this is the expected output. So if I click on compile and run, if we get 21, that means this is correct. So yeah, it does give us the right output. This is the same program that I had also already submitted, and here you can see that it passes all of the test cases right there in very less time. So the maximum time it took was 14 milliseconds. So that's the solution for this problem. Hope you liked the video. If you improved looking at this video or you learned how to solve the solution, please consider subscribing to this channel.